Mine was a 1970 Volkswagen Bug that didn't
Well,
run.
second car. My first real, my very first car was 2001 CRV. And
Hell
then,
yeah.
That's a good car. That's a good starter car.
yeah, you had the table in the back and everything.
Let's see. Sick. Well, yeah, we're live.
We are. Mark's not here yet.
I know.
It's a sad note.
Oh, dang. He said, you are late. Yep, that's right.
Will was going 80 through the school zone. Not
That's
to throw him
right.
under the bus or anything.
Well, his wife was going into labor, we thought.
Yeah, yeah. But I
False
had
alarm.
matching socks and sunglasses on, so nothing could go wrong.
False alarm. Okay.
Did she really just want you home so that she could show you all her stream art? No.
What?
So
Yeah.
most of you do not know, but old Rub-a-Dub Media over there has been gaming and streaming his games. And in his second to last one, or his last one, he had this chick who's I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
was flirting with him.
It's probably some 20-year-old Indian dude. I can just about guarantee you it's an Indian dude.
It was quite hilarious. Oh shit!
Can make you
You get that American money.
All I need is your social and the last four of your credit card number. We'll be good. All right, back on
I'll
top.
be right back.
All right.
So, do a little weekly dump. So today, where the fuel tank is in my car, like it has a little cover over it. So
Okay.
I got a bunch of push clips for Christmas, and it didn't have any of the clips in it, or in the little cover. So I started putting in all the push clips, and I'm currently have all the seats out, or the two seats out, and I pressure wash them, and they're sitting out. I'm trying to bring them back from the dead.
So are they in good condition otherwise, besides being dirty?
No.
Well,
There. Dog.
hell yeah. Dude, I've taken all the seats out of a car and then washing the carpet and the seats is such a gratifying experience.
Dude, I hate it. Every second of it. My socks got wet.
I would think it would suck most with power seats.
Yeah.
They're freaking heavy, and then you got the cables and whatnot. Well, quick question. Power seats or manual seats?
I prefer manual seats. Well, no, that's a lie. I like, if it's power seats, it's got to be like the memory seat. So like where you just shut the door and the seats start scooting forward.
Okay. So kind of all or nothing. If you're going to have power seats, they better be the power seats.
I like manual seats. Especially
Yeah.
if you're like, just if you clean your car a lot, Come in like as a detailer, it's so fucking annoying waiting. Like the newer cars, like standing there and having to wait for it to go all the way back. And then you're worried, like, oh god, how many times can I do this before the battery dies?
Dude, you know what I like about manual seats is it feels like an arcade driving game because you just go.
Yeah.
Just
You better
and I
do
can
it at
do
the
this
right time.
because I got a rocking chair.
You better do it at the right time, or you're gonna be all the way maxed out and can't reach your pedals
Well,
anymore.
yeah, adjusting manual seats like in mid driving, like you can easily like.
Yeah,
I've done that a few times.
Hell yeah.
can't brake.
This
Can't
week.
hit the brakes.
Yeah. You're like feathering it. But yeah, I
Ideal
hated the
starter
seats.
car.
Yep. Let's-
I say Mark III ABA. Something. Probably a Jetta. Jetta's a good one because it has 4 doors. This is obviously a biased opinion.
Okay.
Well, see, I'm with you because the 2.0 is fucking bulletproof.
Or the
Right.
1.9 or the TDI that they had. Those are
Right. But it's Amara Bros. That's golden nuggets to us.
But
yeah.
I'm
Over across the pond, it's every other fucking car there.
Well, did Mark IIIs come TDI or were they just TD? Like, there's a difference, right, between turbo D. Mark could probably tell better.
No, TDI just means turbo diesel injection, right?
Right, but then I believe there's just TDs, but I don't know enough
I
to.
think that's like old school.
Right,
They don't got like fuel injection.
because I know the Mark IIs came with GTDs. All right, Caleb, what do you say? Are we having
So
more
it
ownership bias?
it depends
Okay,
because if
it
you
depends. All right, we'll look that up.
So if you're like learning how to drive manual, and like I was ish, whenever I bought the like all of my other cars were automatics, and after the traffic that I went through last night, fuck a manual. But the Miata is the easiest car to learn manual on, and I will die on this hill. But so if you're trying to do like show car mixed with learning manual, then an NA Miata. Cheap, reliable.
Cheap. What?
Cheap.
Relatively. Although there's a lot of scene tax to it.
No, I was gonna say the TikTok tax is outrageous.
Yeah. Headlights go up and down.
They do.
TDI means turbo diesel intercooler, as far as I know. Huh. I thought it was turbo diesel.
Right, you would think.
I'll play Jamie real quick.
GTI is
Look it up.
GTI is a big like thing where people don't really know what it stands for.
Gay titties index.
Apparently, it means turbocharged direct injection.
Yeah, that's what I meant by injected.
Huh. But the D isn't for diesel.
Yeah, I thought it was for
I
diesel.
thought it was. That makes sense.
That would make more sense.
I feel like a diesel would be a good starter car.
Yeah.
I mean, probably like the best idea.
I miss mine every day.
I had a Mark IV Jetta with the pinstripe, same as my Mark III. It was the TDI, but I bought it from this dude, and it had sat in the field for like years. So I just did like a transmission service on it and sold it. But that's the one car that I was like, I hate myself for selling.
That's what everybody says. Like when they have like a diesel, like my buddy Kevin had almost the exact same car as I did, except his was manual. And he was like, dude, I beat myself up for it every day. And I was like, it can't be that bad. And I thought it was a truck bro. So I sold it for a truck, and I'm not a truck bro. And I am kicking myself every single day for selling that car.
Do you still have that red truck?
No.
Really? That
No,
was
dude.
short-lived.
The transmission was going out. It started
Yep.
ticking, and I was like, nah.
Damn.
Was it a Dodge?
No, it was a 2003 Sierra.
Oh, nice.
GMC.
I mean, it was nice. It was comfortable. There was like one dash crack. Like the interior was
Sierras are like
solid.
the nicest trucks in my opinion. They really always have been ever since they started making them. Like the top of the line.
Yeah.
Dude, so I'm gonna say Mark for
Oh Lord. No, I'm just kidding.
Supra.
Mark for
Please.
Supra.
Might as well put that as a catfish Camaro.
I need a soundboard to like
He's
sound the
insane.
horns.
Is that a-
Well, dude, I'm pretty torn between a Mark 6 and I'm gonna say a Mark 4 TDI Jetta wagon.
That's a very good answer.
I think that's the best
Yeah.
answer up there.
Yeah.
Mark,
Audience,
what do you think?
what's the audience answer? AKA
Five
Mark.
people in here right now.
No, we had
Yeah.
5.
It says there's a couple people.
Oh,
Mark is the de facto chat leader.
Mark has been here since day one, the first one, the very first one.
He always beats us to talk. Except for today.
Hmm.
Play the somebody get the Jeopardy theme song going.
All right. So, well, Mark.
Off Mark
gotta-
4 TDI.
Nina. That's Nina, but just has an N.
Mark 1
Mark
GTI.
Mark 1
He was a
GTI. Damn,
gangster.
savage. You gonna learn today, boy.
Let's see what Google AI says for
1999 Honda Civic.
Or Camry.
Dude, Camrys? Yes.
Dude, an Avalon would be cool, honestly. I like Avalons. They're like
Geo Metro? Echo?
Geo-
Those two were goated cars. They last
All right.
forever.
so according to
I already learned my lesson on that.
according to Google AI, for the perfect starter car for under 6,000
Okay.
is a Honda Civic, Toyota Corolla,
Oh, Corolla.
or
Ooh, close.
it also had a Mazda 3 on it.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, no, fuck that. And then according to US News World Report, we got the 2009 Scion XB.
What?
Yeah.
What? Dude, I never
Shit
see
car.
those. I would assume because they're Toyotas, their powertrain is good, but it seems like their panels are always falling off and like
Yeah.
maybe driver here. Operator.
And then-
maybe because they have like half the
People who
bumper
buy 'em.
missing.
Then we got
Yaris.
the 2012 Buick Verano.
All right, who made this
Shit
fucking
car.
list?
I don't know.
That's AI, dude.
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
he's reading off of like
Yeah.
a report, like a news thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And we got
Boomer AI.
a 2011 Scion XB, and then a very close contender, 2010 Scion XB.
Dude, what? This sounds a little biased to me.
2009 Toyota Prius. All right, I get it. Like for like a college kid, good on gas,
Prius
fairly
is a-
reliable.
Yeah, Priuses are good.
A 2012 Mazda 3, 2011 Honda Civic, and then a 2010 Suzuki SX4.
What is that?
I no clue. Hang on.
Where do you even buy a Suzuki? That's my question. Like when I see Suzuki's driving around, I'm like, yeah, they probably bought it from the last owner, but like, where did it spawn from?
So it it's a fucking it looks like a Camry almost. But it comes with the 2.0 4-cylinder 148 to 150 horsepower, and a CVT or a 6-speed manual. You can get it in a hatchback or a sedan.
Sounds stupid.
It looks like shit.
AI sponsored by Scion.
Mark said 1.8 Mark II Golf.
Okay.
Very good answer too. Those are cheap, reliable, fuel efficient, cool looking. There are loads of parts available. Yeah, and they're super easy to work on.
I don't know, man. This Suzuki SX4 looks pretty fucking pimp.
What's the best? I'm gonna put Scion XB. I'll show you what I'm doing right now in a second. All right. So you guys didn't know, but we're gonna be scoring these.
Oh shit.
Silent
So-
XP.
We'll see. We'll see. All right.
That's the best car in the fucking world, I guess.
Well, if I may present my findings to prove that the Suzuki SX4 is the perfect car in the world. Billionaires should be driving this.
Okay. Can you share the screen, Jamie?
I got you. Boom.
Okay. Yeah, dude. You got a big
Telling you.
wang driving that thing around.
I know this figure of speech, but I mean this like literally. It looks like a pile of shit.
It does. It looks like if a smart car was turned into a limo. That's
Oh, dude, it's a smart car on steroids. That's what it is.
it's a
it's
Yee
like a-
Boy smart car.
It's like a squished Outback.
It looks like a deformed balloon.
Can we change the name of the chat or the stream to making or roasting the roast of the SX4?
Okay, that's going up here now. Let's see.
I've never. Did we get those in the States?
SX4?
Yeah.
Suzuki S. It sounds like a damn four-wheeler. Or I would say dirt bike, but then the 4 makes it sound like a four-wheeler. All right.
Or it's
So
probably all-wheel or four-wheel drive.
yeah, that's pretty cool. That's gonna score high on utility. It's got that.
All right, I'm feeling pretty confident, but I feel like the Mark IV TDI wagon is gonna win.
Yeah, we'll see. And I'm surprised you guys came through with serious answers. You know, I was like, I thought somebody might throw a
Oh, I'm sorry.
Scion XP in
RS.
there.
RS6 in there or something.
My bad. I'll change mine.
And then,
We'll
and then
get
it,
a 21, 22 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van pimped out as like a luxury car.
oh man.
I would
Let's-
say just a Sprinter van would be a pretty.
yeah, I'll put Sprinter van instead of the Suzuki because at least we kind of know that.
You can make money
Suzuki.
with it.
SX4, we'd be like guessing.
Good guess, man. Are you gonna rate? Are we rating them like 1 out of 5 or what?
I'm thinking 1 to 10.
All right.
Cool factor instead of hype here.
I wish you
So
can make.
cost.
Can you?
And a Miata, not looking too good in the cost section.
I mean, so
So what would be 10? What would be 10 in cost? You know, I don't think 10 is like a Bugatti Veyron or something, you know. 10 would be like
I say like we'll do like 1 to 6 for cost. So like 6 being like $6,000. So like 1 maybe like that.
well, the Sprinter van's gonna
Sprinter van's gonna blow
be
that out of
6
the water.
plus. I mean, unless you're in Europe and maybe you can find some beat up one or something. But even a janky Sprinter van
Yeah,
in the
but
US
still, yeah,
could be
it's still a
expensive.
utility car, so like they hold value like that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm thinking 1 through 10, and then
Just
we
yeah,
could
base
still
it
kind of
off
use the
of
same
being
system.
reasonable. Well, I say like 5K is more than enough for a starter car, you know, like for somebody for a young person, you know. That makes sense.
Yeah. I think that's reasonable. So
'Cause I think I had like less than 2K. I think.
dude, until I got my Tacoma, I've never had a car worth over $3,000. But okay, so Miata, I'm thinking between
Dude, let me
one.
look at. Let me see what what Miatas are going for right now. On my
So I bought mine not too long ago for $6
Yeah.
grand.
Okay, that sounds about right.
yeah, I
I
guess.
feel like I overpaid.
Out here, it's pretty.
I don't think so, man, because you could have gotten one in worse condition for 3 to 4K.
Yeah.
Then you would have easily paid for that in
Yeah, no, you're
mileage
right.
and
About
fixing.
right. I say
Yeah.
six or five.
So I think Miata 6. It's just it's
Let's
indicating.
just say, let's say five because what I'm seeing is five is reasonable for like a non-modified one.
All right.
Reliability, it's pretty fucking solid.
What do you think? 7?
I'd go as high as like an 8.
Really?
Yeah. Because I beat the piss out of that. I mean, unless I'm selling it to you. But on a daily, like I beat the shit out of it, and it hasn't given me a single issue yet. Like it's got 220,000 miles on the original, or yeah, almost 230,000 miles on the original motor and trans.
Does it have a head gasket? Do you know?
No, it doesn't overheat. Mine hasn't.
Are you scared?
No.
I'm scared of my Jetta.
I'm gonna say 7. I'm gonna say 7 because the TDI would probably be like what, a 9?
Bro, TDI is a fucking 10.
10? Yeah, it might be a 10,
Kidding
dude.
me?
The 1.9, yeah. That's true.
Literally one of the best motors ever made.
Okay, aftermarket
Unbiased
support.
opinion.
Aftermarket support, Miata gets a 10.
That's
Yeah. Power 0.
No, we'll get
Maybe a 2.
probably
2 or
5
3.
because power to weight is
Oh,
probably
that's
Power to
true
weight.
too.
Yeah, but I could get gapped by my wife and her Civic,
Dude,
okay.
and
Since
it's a
you said that
bone.
it gets
Honda makes race cars.
Not this one. This one got optioned with fucking power windows, and that's it, and Bluetooth.
I'm
didn't
getting,
even power weight.
I'm giving it a 3.
That's fair.
It is fair.
I'm tempted to give it 2, but comfort.
Ooh,
I've never been in a Miata, so I don't know.
I
So
like the way they feel. It's sporty.
for a daily, I'm not gonna say it's the most comfortable,
Okay.
and it could just be the shit seats. I'll give it a 5 because, like, if you put like Bluetooth in it, different door speakers, maybe a pillow under your back, then okay,
Just-
and then an aftermarket steering wheel.
I like 5 or 6.
Yeah, you got to think compared to like.
Yeah. Okay, 5 at highest then.
Utility
Yeah,
at 10.
5
I
is-
ripped. I took
Utility
the
at 10.
passenger seat out and turned it into a truck.
Have mercy.
No way it's a 10, but higher than you would think for a 2-door.
Yeah, it's
Sport-
got
sportster.
surprisingly a lot of
Okay.
room. Like I can fit my
Ford?
whole tool bag.
I'm thinking 4.
I'd go up to a 6. You'd be like, seriously, you'd be
You gotta
surprised.
think against a goddamn Sprinter van.
Oh, against a Sprinter van and like a 0. But no, like
Well, I mean,
All reality-
how you can't? I mean, if you're gonna base it off of a coupe, then you got to base all of them off of a coupe. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
You could fit a lot of dildos in this bad boy.
we'll keep this PG, pal.
You could
But no,
fit
like,
a A lot of cucumbers in that bad boy.
I can fit a jack, 4 jack stands, my socket tray, and a big ass pool bag filled with pools in it, but I can't have a passenger.
You know, and being a convertible, I think I'm gonna add to utility. Like that's part of the utility. Like not that it
I
lets you
used
put
to
more
carry
stuff,
like 8-foot 2x4s in my Cabrio.
just to go top down. Yeah. So okay, what are you guys thinking? I'm thinking at least a 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5 or
We can
6.
go 6.
Yeah, we can go 6. Cool factor, I think it's pretty high.
Say like a 7. The only thing that would make it cooler if it came with a rotary.
Cool
Oh,
factor
great.
7.
7's solid.
Yeah, sure.
I like it. I like it. I might even want to put 8, honestly.
Yeah, do 8 because it's rear wheel drive.
Yeah, he's getting an 8. Uniqueness.
I feel like for the
Um,
time period, like you had the Miata, you had
RX-7, Supra,
Yeah.
Skyline.
well, I'm thinking of everything with pop-ups.
Oh, I was just
Yeah.
thinking like sport coupe.
I was just going for that because of like the uniqueness of the pop-ups. That's where I'm.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I know
I mean-
uniqueness and cool factor kind of intertwined.
I'd go 7.
7, I like 7. All right, Mark III Jetta.
Cost has
I'm gonna
got
be
to be
super-
like an 8 or 9.
I'd say I'm gonna be
You
super
find
biased
them
about
for
this.
like $500 all day.
Right, yeah. So I'm gonna put low cost. Or maybe I'll put that in parentheses.
Yeah, I guess. And
Since we're
nice
ranking it
ones.
higher for the cheaper it
they
is.
go for too much. I mean, unless it's like a super
know.
low mile VR.
I think I could almost give it a 9 if you know where you're looking.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
8 or 9. What do you think, Caleb?
I like 8 or 9.
All right, we'll give it a 9. We'll dock it if it gets too high with
Liability,
these other scores.
probably.
9.
Whoa! I was thinking like 5.
What? Are you serious?
I mean, okay, I get. I've just had bad luck recently, but
yeah, I understand.
Okay.
We'll give it
Hang on,
an
I'm
8.
going-
We'll give it an 8.
They last a long time, but they do have some stupid shit. I guess like any other German car, there's always that.
Right, exactly.
thing.
Yeah, and then the
I'm doing some
Same
quick research on
same as the Mark II.
the aftermarket capabilities of it.
Aftermarket support not too hot. But
Yeah, no, I'm not
I
seeing
mean,
anything.
better than most. It's better than most German '90s cars.
Right,
Up
and
there
this is
with like
kind
the
of
E30
and we're taking this from an American standpoint because I'm sure the score would change if you're in Europe.
It's one of those '90s cars that are still getting modded
Yeah.
Yeah,
in America. So
aftermarket
big
support.
cult following.
7, 6.
Yeah,
7?
probably.
7 sounds pretty good.
I mean, there's a solid amount of stuff for it. And I'm just basing
Part
that
of
on
your
your
brand
things.
is based off of it, Will.
Yeah.
You've got aftermarket.
I know.
You sell
I-
aftermarket parts
That's
for it.
true. I know. I almost want to put 8, but no, I think 7.
7's fair. It's not anything like the Mark IIs or Mark 1s, or I guess the Mark IIs. The Mark IIs
Well-
were fucking peak Volkswagen.
Well, with VWs too, I don't know if there's any like easy camber solution like with Miata, Civics, anything Japanese. Like you want to throw camber on, you just go to
Well-
eBay, buy a kit, it'll work.
We got
Well, there's-
beams. They got arms.
Oh, okay.
That's a big thing of it too.
Oh, are they solid rear?
Yeah, big old fucking beam.
Yep. Big
I didn't know
beam.
that.
Sucks.
I'm
Yeah.
pissed that I don't
not
know that.
fun.
What about power? Does it get a
0.
4? Because it has to be higher than the Miata.
I don't know.
The
Line 'em up.
automatics are slow as fuck because they're forced.
It might get a 3 as well, or what?
Yeah, let's do 3.
Logan,
do
let's meet
3?
halfway in Mexico and we'll test this theory.
Dude.
Well, because at least
We
the
both
Miata,
probably break down.
the Miata's a 1.6 or 1.8 dual overhead, where the freaking ABA is this little dinky. I mean,
8
it's 2
valve
liters.
single overhead cam.
Yep, single overhead cam, but it is front wheel, so you don't lose as much efficiency.
Yeah. And mine only goes to like 68K. I don't know how much. The dual overhead cam 16 valves probably rev a lot higher than that.
Let's see. What do I haven't hit rev limiter yet, but the most I've hit is like 60,
Probably smart with it too.
68K, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like
probably mine is. Oh, Will.
it's a real life speed of a Mark III.
Yeah. And this is thanks to our sponsors, Rubadub Media. You can grab these on their website.
Are you looking for the least comfortable hats?
I was like, did he just share like my screen and he just had the exact same thing?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I got one of those downstairs too.
Well,
You got to get some
Over.
old trucker
Oh.
hats, Will.
I know. I need to make more, man. I'll do it. Was it what,
Yeah,
some
I'll-
mesh in the
I'll
back?
show you what I mean.
here you go.
I know you
Another-
want your
sponsor.
rope ones. That's right.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd buy the shit out of the rope ones. I love those hats.
I know they're clean, dude. They're clean.
I got a Dale Earnhardt one that's actually from like the early 2000s. It's the best hat I own. It's the best quality hat I own.
Hell yeah. Ours hail praise Dale. Woo!
Yeah, brother.
Comfort
Comfort,
stuff. It's
Those
gonna be higher than
motherfuckers
the
are
others.
like clouds, man.
They're pretty.
Yeah, I was
damn
gonna say
comfortable.
everyone that I've been in has been super fucking comfortable.
It's getting
PLX.
at least an 8. I'm giving it an
Like
8. I
that.
think that's good.
Trunk size in the Mark III is pretty solid.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And you
mafia.
can put the seats down so it opens up to the whole.
Yeah, and that's the downside of Mark II and Mark I Jettas. They don't. It's a solid. I mean, unless you cut it and then you'll want to brace it somehow, but it's a lot of work. Utility, I think is gonna be decent on it.
Yeah. They have some of them. The Trek editions had roof racks too.
Let's say, damn,
7.
7. Yeah, we can give it a 7. Yeah, I think that's good.
Cool factor stock ones. Not the
Um,
coolest thing. in
I
the
think
world.
it's definitely gonna be lower than the Miata, maybe a 5 or 6.
Yeah, I mean,
I like that because I love
stock
them.
Miatas. I mean, stock Jettas. They're not the,
Yeah,
especially the US spec. One, the US specs. They look like bloated Camrys.
I love them. That's my
Well, I love
bias.
them too. But from an
I guess-
unbiased opinion, they're not the.
Hmm.
There are camber and starting in place of it for 2, 3. Mad Dog Engineering. That's who I got my beam relocation kit from. It's all billet aluminum. They're super nice parts. I need to put it on the Jetta. I need to take off the Cabrio and put it on the Jetta. I don't know the camber. Who's that one guy?
Bag camber kit.
Yeah.
Does
The
he?
only guy that I really know that does the front stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Russia.
And all his stuff is like super high quality.
Right.
Like the welds on it are impeccable.
guys that'll like run his kids for a couple years and then take them off and sell them. They're like perfectly fine. That says a lot about your work.
Unique. So cool factor, I'll give it a 6, but uniqueness, I'll give it what, a 5?
Yeah, it's not really anything crazy. It's a
Yeah.
sedan. Just a sedan.
The wagon. Just go ahead and put 10s all the way down.
Dude,
Yeah.
you don't even need a fucking 20.
All right.
Okay, leave it 20.
Yeah, just leave it.
Cost nowadays they're kind of taxing them.
Yeah,
Where I'm
I
at.
agree.
I've seen them around here for
I'd put it there with the Miata.
clean ones.
Probably a
Yeah,
5.
clean ones are like 8, but you can get like one that's already modified a little bit, tuned and deleted, coilovers, wheels for 6 or 7, clapped out ones for free.
Yeah, Alex
Asian-
gave 2 of his ALH motors away for free.
I almost want to put 4, especially if it's like you probably want a manual. I mean, you ideally want a manual, and that would.
Out here, like a 300,000 mile manual Mark IV TDI would still be like $5,000 probably.
Yeah, totally.
You're in PA, aren't you, Logan?
No, I'm in freaking
It's on the other side.
Oregon.
Oh.
BMW, brother.
The Volkswagen scene out there is a lot bigger than
It's
it is out here.
Huge out here, but they're all. Never mind.
It's huge. All right. Reliability, it's getting a 10. That's the standard right there. Aftermarket support, it's probably the same as the Mark III.
Yeah, that's fair.
Power, I might give it a 5.
I said no. Give him. Yeah, but yeah. I was gonna say give him more, but 5.
Maybe even more. Maybe 6.
Make it throw a manual fuel pump on there and you fucking throw a bunch of fuel on there.
Yeah, let's.
A little bit of power. But they're cheap to make. They're cheaper to make fast than like a Mark III or Mark II.
That's true. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll put it at 6 just for that alone.
Because they're already turboed and
Comfort 10.
yeah,
Really?
probably, yeah, 10.
You
Those
think Mark
fuckers.
IVs? So regardless of the wagon, because that's going to go into utility. You think Mark IVs are just as comfy, if not comfier, than Mark IIIs?
Yeah.
I think they have better suspension, and I feel like they have better interior.
Okay.
They're more refined than the Mark III.
Collins Mark
Lower.
IV GTI, his VR6 is like it has heated seats. They're leather. They're the Recaros. But they came stock, and they're all manual. Car feels great. Way more comfortable than my car was stock.
Okay, utility, I want to give it an 8.
I feel like, yeah. I like
8? Why not a?
I know, 9,
8.
huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
9.
It's a wagon.
And you can get roof racks for it. Add more storage.
Yeah,
Cargo box.
they probably had a stock option with roof racks, just like the Mark III.
Cool factor and uniqueness are
9.25.
definitely a 10
Yeah.
because you never see wagons really around here.
Really? Okay, cool
Yeah, the
factor.
wagons
I'll,
out here.
I'll give it
Yeah.
I'll give it an 8.
Yeah.
Uniqueness, I don't think
I
they're
mean,
like
it's a four-door
that
wagon,
unique. Yeah,
but
I
they
don't
do
think-
have TDI motors, which in a four-door wagon.
That's true. So
not really like the most common thing. You give it
You-
6 or 7.
So
like it's 7.
whenever I got my wagon, before it was modified, no, after it was modified, after it was like on the floor,
Modified.
It was I was at a gas station and I was putting fuel in it. Some old guy came up to me. He was like, "You know, you're putting the wrong fuel in it." No, I'm not. He's like, "What do you mean?" And I showed him the gas cap. And I was like, "It says diesel on the gas cap." And he's like, "Well, I bet you somebody put that on there just to fuck with you." Nope. I've been driving this thing for 8 months. I think I know what I'm supposed to put in it. My first fill up, but you know,
Yeah, in 8 months.
7 out of 10. You could do better.
Snuck up on me. Mark II Golf 1.8 costs. That's pretty variable.
Yeah, that's kind of high nowadays. I mean, if we're,
I mean, at 1.8 though,
if we're maintaining,
I don't think a lot of people are going to be restoring 1.8s. They're going to be swapping them. So
I don't see
Are we
anything.
think- are we-
This one I'm out for cost because I don't know what they're going for.
I kind of want to say 4 because they're pretty
you
like
can't think about
classic.
swapped ones though. You got to think about like a really nice 1.8. It still wouldn't go for a lot of money. So that's 4 is probably like a good answer. 3 or 4.
I like 4.
Yeah, 4 is good. Reliability,
Pretty good.
low mile motor, probably very good. High
I'll
mile
put it
motor,
there with the
I don't
Miata.
know.
I'll put 7.
7's pretty good.
I don't want to score it the same as the AVA. I think it's a little inferior to the AVA reliability wise, especially if that CIS starts chunking up on you.
I don't know how much the 1.8s have for aftermarket support, like the motor itself, but I know the Mark IIs have a bunch of. They had a bunch of.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Mark III, where if you're in Europe, there's probably a whole lot more, but in the US, I mean, it's a bunch of like niche dudes, like 3D printing stuff, and then you got like Tectonics tuning, and
Yeah,
like it's pretty niche.
yeah.
I'll give it a 7.
You should have just said Mark II Golf. This would have been.
Yeah, yeah, I'll put Mark II call.
This is it. That changes the whole game, man. Because then it's like you got to think
Basic.
about like
It's not a GTI.
Yeah,
It's not a GTI. It's not a VR swap or 1.8T swap. Power to weight. I'd give it more than the Miata. I'd maybe even put 4 or 5. Still pretty measly, but
we got a simple 1.8. That was the. He's saying we didn't get the simple mono point injected 1.8.
let me see.
We got it. Because that's what all the big shit is. Comfort. I don't know. Will would know.
Wait, hang on.
Sis?
CIS,
is-
yeah. That's the spaghetti monster. Damn, everything's swapped in diesel. Here it is. This is the oops. Open image you need to okay, really quick. This is the basic. That's the basic bitch, and then there's the CIS, which has a little like flap in it that measures the air. So you have like the fuel and the air all in this little thing. So if anything starts going wrong in there,
Ugh.
That looks like a headache.
Thank God I've never fucking owned one of these or worked on one of these.
it's wizardry. Like I mean, when they run perfectly and fine forever, but then something goes
Sounds
wrong.
like
you
German
need to-
engineering.
Yeah, you need to go to a wizard.
It's just like MGs. There's just like MG shops.
Right. Or
The
sub.
first shop I worked in, they were restoring, like on the side. I think the owner was an MG, and that thing was so nice. Like the body of it was. They didn't have the
Mark's-
interior of the engine in.
Yeah. Mark said that's different than what.
Oh, okay, interesting. Let me see. Road spec, Mark 2 Dolphin.
Monopoint. Monopoint.
Yeah, I'll throw monopoint in there. I don't know. Jamie, can you look for that after the show?
Oh, I'm working on it. Give me a second. I had just gotten comfortable. Good grief. Days never finished. What am I looking for?
Euro spec Mark II Golf 1.8
2010
Dodge Charger.
Like the cop
Budget.
cars?
Well, again, it's kind of like those memes. I've been seeing them particularly a lot lately. 10-year-old car in your head, 10-year-old car in reality.
Yeah.
When I see 2010, I'm like, oh, that's too new, but that's pretty old by most people's standards now.
Are we looking in engine bay? What are we looking for? Interior? I know we're all interior junkies here.
Does it? It looks like a carburetor, doesn't it? I feel like that's what I've seen before, and I was like, what the heck is that? Okay, comfort of a Mark II.
Will, that's all you, bro.
All right. Shoot, I'm gonna dock it. It's not as comfy as a Mark III. And I give it a 6 or a 7. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 6. Utility, that's gonna get pretty low too. I might say 4 or 5. 5 if it's a 4-door. 4 if it's a 2-door. Or a 3-door.
Mark's offended.
Yeah, it looks like a carb. Okay, yeah, that is the one I'm thinking about. Yeah, cool factor of a Mark II. I'm gonna say it's gonna be pretty high. I'm gonna give that a 9.
Yeah. Everyone loves
Yeah.
Mark ones, even old people.
Uniqueness, I'm gonna say that gets pretty high too. 8 or 9.
Say 8.
8, yeah. Style. Should we put that charger? Should we put that charger instead of the XB?
No, we have to do the XP.
Okay, we have to do the XB. Okay,
You can swap it with the Sprinter van.
Okay.
Scion XB.
Dude, what is I'm guessing the cost is going to get a pretty good score.
Let's go over here to CarMax real quick. Cause you can still get those.
What year? We gotta set a year, or else we'll be all over the place.
We'll do 2013 because that's what I'm getting. Holy shit! Why are these fuckers so expensive,
Because they're so reliable.
dude?
It's got-
A 2013 XB with 113,000 miles on it is $13,000.
No shit.
Swear to God.
How much is
Yeah.
a Honda Element?
Mark's
I
GTI.
would think a Honda Element's like a cooler Scion XB.
Hang on. Oh,
Yeah, Dub
wrong.
Development's with me.
Hey.
That's what I said, brother.
Yeah, and
Nice.
we put Jetta, but I think the Golf actually has
Oh,
more
Golf.
utility.
Damn, sorry.
Yeah,
I thought he said Jetta. That's my
There
bad.
you go.
I said-
That's what they're going
Same,
for
same.
currently.
Okay. I was thinking the even older boxier ones. Since
Those
all
are
of
the only 4 on CarMax.
Okay. Yeah, let's okay. We'll bump up the cost on this one. We'll give it a pretty low
1.
because we're keeping it relative to the other things within the whole question. I think that's how we're kind of scoring everything.
I say 1. That's like 2. Yeah.
I give it a 2. Because you get
I guess it's only 13. Yeah.
Jetta Golf. Jetta is just a Golf with a bigger butt. Yeah, but you can put more in a golf butt. You know what I'm saying?
What?
It's got a bigger.
You mean a
hole.
Jetta butt?
Can you explain your theory there, pal?
Because you got a big trunk, but then you get more height from a Golf, right? You got that extra rectangle up here that doesn't. Yeah, with the Jetta, you're getting more horizontal space. You know, if you want to throw a body in there, but then a Golf has more top space if you want to stack like some crates or something.
How many bodies have you fit in a Jetta before?
Dude, if I ever have a show, I think that'll be the move. How many people can we fit into a Jetta trunk? Mark III Jetta trunk.
Huh.
Kids count as half a person.
Who's bringing the kids? Reliability.
Cut to
I
all the
mean, I
kids
guess
that-
it's a 10.
I guess
Apparently,
it's a 10.
yeah.
I'm gonna say it's a 10.
I guess.
Toyota.
Apparently, they hold their value very well too.
Aftermarket support. Probably a solid like 1 or 2.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Yeah, I don't see, especially those. I'm gonna give it like a 2 or a 3. Yeah.
I think the only one that I've seen modified was one time at a Cars and Coffee, and it was just lowered on some ugly wheels.
Probably like a 30-year-old girl.
Yeah,
Let me see. I'm gonna look up Scion XB coilovers.
BC Racing.
BC Racing, yep. About $1,200. You can order them on Amazon.
That's their like baseline price now.
yeah, it's sad. You know, there's no BC coils for the Miata that I've seen. If you find some, please send them my way.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3. Power.
10, fastest car I've ever been in. No, they're relatively slow. They're let me give it a quick Google search. What do we say? 13?
Hey, somebody just dropped in and said RD1 Honda. I didn't even know that was the term for these.
Where are you from? Ouch.
Dude, I don't like how
US.
my Google
The
Chrome.
RD1s have RD1 tables. Oh,
Washington, a neighbor.
like Japan or something.
Sick Ford Escort 94.
So the XB has about 158 horsepower. Oh, and it comes with a 5-speed. I didn't know that.
I believe
Ford Escorts.
these could be
American
cool.
ones. I wish we got the cool ones.
Yeah, the Cosworth. These would get like a 0 in aftermarket support. I can't imagine
It looks like an autistic Fox body.
Exactly.
Okay.
No. And the an autistic. Yeah, I'd say autistic.
Oh, that's a Cosworth. That's
Yeah, it is a Cosworth.
But that looks like the
American.
that looks like the American
shit.
stuff. Uh-huh.
The wheels really make it look like a Mustang.
That's so weird. Those do look like Mustangs.
Okay, so power for the XB. I think I'm gonna. What a.
It's got 158 horsepower.
Okay, we'll give it a 6. It's a newer car and it has that edge.
they're not very comfortable from the ones that I've been in.
Really?
Really.
I've never been.
Like, I mean,
thank
they're
God.
they're comfier than everything that we've said before, ish, other than the Mark 3 and 4. But they're more
Okay.
Your cat, Will.
It's getting a 5 or a 6.
what the dog doing?
Oh, is there? Oh, yeah.
He's itching.
I was like, what are you talking about? What is he doing? Oh, he's just
He's just hanging out, dude. Don't worry about it.
he's
Orange cat activities.
he's taking inventory.
Yeah, right.
All right, I need to know what needs to be reordered. Are we running low on those hand stickers? Oh yeah, he said no. These pins need to be restocked. Okay.
Get on it, boss or employee.
So is he actually the CEO of Rub It Up Media?
Yes,
He is. He is.
his mom is.
Yeah, but it's actually for liability reasons. That way, if I get sued or something,
You're just the fall guy.
they get whatever the cat, they can have his bowl and his food and his litter. Because if it
Really?
was me, they could take my car. They could.
Does he still have his
Understandable.
balls?
No, you already got sued for those.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, that'd suck. He sued you for your balls.
Utility XB.
They're a hatch. They're about the size of
They're-
a GTI, like a Mark 5 GTI, 6 GTI.
I'll give it a 5.
Pontiac Fieros are cool. Are those the mid-engine ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we were talking about that last week or the week before.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about the Fiero
Was that when we were talking about the?
rebadge cars too.
Yeah.
New dads get a Corvette. Divorced dads get a Fiero.
Comfort, I'm gonna give it a 6 actually because it's a newer car. I'm like, I gotta bump that. Cool factor, God, 1 or 2. Hey.
Damn, all the cats are coming in.
She got jealous.
They know.
They had too many
Factor
Legos.
10.
No. That's not even a good meme.
Cool factor, it'll get a 2. Kia Soul would be a 1.
I think uniqueness is still
Pretty low.
2.
I mean,
2
it
or
looks
3.
pretty stupid. Pretty unique.
It's unique in a bad way. It's more special.
In the car world, that would have to be dropped off in the school line. It would not be allowed to ride the bus.
I might give the Comfort I don't know. I kind of want to give it a 7 just because it's a newer car.
They're really not that comfortable.
Okay.
Like, I go to a used car lot and drive one.
Just for science.
Yeah, I could do that.
The new Corvette is kind of a new Fiero. Yeah, I guess. What motor did the Fiero have? Because the new Corvette, don't they just have turbo 6 V6s?
EcoBoost.
Yeah, EcoBoost.
Um,
No, that's a
Fiero's
circle.
probably four bangers.
Bowtie doesn't have an EcoBoost.
It's
dude, the
I think-
Fiero was supposed to be a V8 and be this really cool car, and it ended up. I don't know, I watched the whole video on it, and yeah, it was like the guy's idea to make a nice sporty little car, and then
they
eventually
ruined it.
think yeah, they didn't want it to compete with like the Corvette, and so
They're
they
V6.
some of them even came with the 4-cylinder, and then I think towards the later years they eventually put a V6, and
Oh,
It had potential. If it had a V8,
Miata's
I
up
mean,
there,
it
brother.
would have been there. Miata is up there.
I bet
Alright.
you, yeah, it was GM's first attempt at a mid-gen car. It was probably to battle the MR2.
Yeah, yep, exactly. And yeah, if it had a V8, I mean, it would have been a cult classic. And I mean, it still kind of is, but it would have been a whole different game if it was a V8.
Yeah, I've been getting these fucking foot cramps like crazy, and it's not like the bottom of my foot; it's the top of my foot. What the fuck's going on? But any doctors in the chat, please let me know if I should just go ahead and cut off my foot.
Someone's going to say they're a doctor just to see your toes.
Find me on Feet Finder at Rub It Up Media.
Oh, that's why I couldn't get that username when I tried to sign up after that stream.
After
Yeah, I lost a bet. Now I'm a millionaire.
they also
People pay top dollar for an ingrown toenail. Let me tell you.
Okay, so Sprinter Van gets a 1 for cost. Reliability, I think, is up there, especially if it's a diesel.
No, actually, the diesels are shit. The older ones, like, so it depends. The Mercedes, the older Sprinter vans, I have seen personally with upwards of 300,000 miles on
Okay.
engine or factory engine and trans. But the newer ones, we had one that just lost like 50,000 miles, and it needs a new engine.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's all that def and EGR shit.
So if we're going older, I would.
Oh,
give it
it's
like
going
a
to be
6.
older, yeah.
I give it a 6.
I want to say 7. You said it gets up to 300,000.
Yeah, I mean, I worked for
At least a 7.
when I was working for Fitzpatrick. All the painters, they had like 20 painters, and they all used Sprinter vans, and there was never like any breakdowns really, like nothing major. And I worked there for like a year, but
That makes
they
it.
had like Dodges, Mercedes, Fords. They had everything too.
I'm going to put 8. And I think that's partially because the people who have those are usually these. Let's be honest, they're blue collar dudes who take care of their freaking.
Yeah, well,
vehicle.
it's either they take care of them or they absolutely do not.
That's
Depending-
Well,
true,
most of the
too.
time, like it's a company vehicle, and blue collar guys just don't give a fuck about.
Right,
company
and then they get it
vehicles.
fixed on the company dime, and then
Yeah,
you don't really get to see that.
at least.
Okay, we'll
from
give it
my
a 7.
area.
I want to get. I would want to give it 7.5, but we've been going all solid numbers, so
Solid.
I'll give it an 8.
Aftermarket support, probably a 1.
I mean,
Actually, in Europe,
there's
they're pretty
tons. Well, because utility vans do have a lot of support because people sell like camper conversions,
Somebody's
and like
dailying an E30.
utility convert. It's just different type of modding, though, right? Like it's not like tuning; it's more like utility tuning.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I get what you're saying. I get what
Right, but
people that like put like this shit on the side and the roof racks and stuff like that.
yeah.
I didn't think about that.
But
And
we're mostly-
now that you mentioned, I have seen like lifted ones with big bumpers and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Big money. And they definitely sell bully bars and winches and that sort of stuff.
You got it.
So I'll give it a, I don't know, 6, 7.
I like that.
Okay. Give it a 7. Even
Power?
though it's more off-road. Power,
Probably the most power out of all of them.
it's going to be the most power, yeah, for sure. I'll give it an 8
Yeah, because
relative to the rest of the stuff.
seen a lot of them like towing stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, and then some of them are just vans that carry like 13 people. Oof. Yeah, I'll give it an 8.
Comfort.
Comfort, probably pretty high. ish. 9.
It
Probably.
depends.
The one I've
Emerson-
ridden in was like a bus, you know, it's just like cozy.
Dude, yeah, all the ones that I've drove are like, you can move those motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, especially once you get
It's
moving.
like, it doesn't, like, I don't know how, they feel comfortable. Like, they feel like you can go fast and take corners really fast.
I'm gonna give a 9.
Worried about anything.
Utility 10.
Yeah.
That's easy. Cool factor.
It's got to be low.
Yeah.
Depends on
Yeah.
like what you do with it.
Right.
I'd
also-
say
But if we're going stock,
Four.
yeah, I like a
Five.
4.
4, 5, 6. I'm in that range.
5.
5 in the middle. Uniqueness. They're not unique. I mean, if you're a business or whatever, but I mean, if you're
You can.
an enthusiast,
There's a
then-
lot of unique ones. Like, actually, probably the most unique out of any of these, because you probably see the most that are completely like wrapped or like for businesses. You know, like you see the
That's-
most variation of them.
I'm thinking 7.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I like a 7.
Okay.
7's there, yeah.
All right. Now, if I were more educated, I would know how to just add
Calculate it
these
out.
up. Let's see. I might just add them manually.
Whip a phone out.
Get the phone out.
I'll do the Jetta. Oh, my phone's
right.
dead.
I got. Which one are you doing, Will?
I'll do the Miata.
Let me go grab my charger.
Plus 10 plus 3.
Buddy, you got to stop that. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
All right. I got 53.
Okay. You do the Mark II and I'll do the TDI.
$49.
We're speed running.
God damn it.
I got 49.
49.
2 plus 10. 3 plus 12 plus 5 plus 4. 36.
For the XB.
What's the? It's a 1 for cost.
For the
Yes.
Sprinter van, 187,
All right.
89,
Is it
10.
ouch. If you're still here, is your E30 stock?
55.
55.
Or is it German JDM AF? Who won?
The Miata, obviously. Well, are we going for low?
We're going,
going
for high.
We're going
High.
for high. So
Yeah.
the Mark II won.
No, the Mark IV Wago.
That's
one.
what I said. That's what I said. I'm dyslexic.
I can't read them. I'm blind.
Let's see.
Damn,
All right,
I
so-
actually can't fucking read them.
So we
the
got
low-
51 for the Miata. Or is that 57? That's 51. 53
I
for
can tell you.
the Mark III. 61 for the wagon. 49 for the Mark II. Scion
Really?
XB's 8036.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sprinter van is a 55.
55. That Did that come together decently?
Yeah.
I think so. And I think the XB, if we put like a Corolla, Civic, or Camry in there, I mean, it would have fared better. But
Yeah.
AI told us what to do.
yeah,
It's already taken over.
No, it was some American news.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It's
It
a
was the
crazy long
fucking
name. Some teenager probably made it. He's like, frick, I need to finish this week's thing.
fuck. What does all my family drive? XBs.
I mean, it lost a lot because of the cost factor.
I really didn't expect them to be that expensive.
And I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna get like something like that, why not just get like a Golf? That's
Yeah.
like half the price, and probably more room and more comfortable.
And way more style. Dude, one of the factors I thought about putting on here was dateability, like how good of a date
Oh.
car is it?
Yeah.
I would help.
Yeah, I would have.
Miata's
Miata would have taken the cake. I
top
think.
tier.
Yep, I think
No
so.
room for the kids in the back.
I don't know. Sprinter van would also
Probably
get a high
not.
score for its own reasons.
Pull over on the side of the road.
the shag
Come
van.
back.
Put a tire next to
Hey,
to one of the wheels. Or
The wagon.
spare.
the wagon could partially
Put a
do the
full size
same
mattress
thing.
in the back.
Yeah, put a
I'm
full
saying.
size mattress. Hell yeah.
Things get messy. You can just press.
Tried
the
and
lock
true.
switch, back of the van out.
But with the Sprinter van, you could hook up a washer and dryer. Just saying.
That's true. Hook your propane up.
Put a
You
full
do whatever
kitchen
you
in the
want.
back.
That's what- literally whatever you want. Almost whatever.
But yeah, that's about it. Maybe I'll make a quick
Did you post that,
Would have been a sick first car too.
what would have?
E36.
Oh yeah, dude. That's kind of why I got into Mark IIs as well, because the E30s are always more expensive than the Mark IIs were. For many reasons.
Severus service. What does that mean? The comment. You seen what I'm seeing?
I'm seeing what you're seeing.
Cerberus?
What you mean by that, pal?
Servus. Oh, that's German for like, what's up?
Oh.
Oh, Guten
We
Tag.
speak freedom over here. All right. All right. There's my freedom joke of the stream.
I almost
Speak
said
We speak American. We don't speak Mexican.
I'll take. I think a horse. How do you say that? Sounds like a German.
A horse,
Sausage.
a Hearst.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm
I would
Ooh.
assume.
Somebody got kidnapped.
retarded.
Got Amber Alert. Be on the lookout for a dark blue Jeep Grand Cherokee license plate S218.
Keep a lookout for a red Miata.
Whoa, hey. There's no kidnapping in that. All right, so if we're going Miata for first car, for safety, do we go soft top or hard top?
Either way, I'm probably gonna put it in a ditch or wrap it around a pole. So I don't think it's really.
I mean, that's the goal ultimately, right? No. All right.
All right,
Keep those jokes to
Paul
myself.
Walker.
Will, do you remember my purple Jetta?
I,
That was like one of the
I can't
rarest
think of
colors
it.
for a Mark III. I forget what the color code is. Let's see if I can find it. That thing was
All
sick
right.
though.
So I am currently in the market to swap out the Miata, unfortunately, for something with a little more room because I miss being able to haul around my friends.
Right.
Mark IV wagon.
Out of the 3 cars that I have owned, which one should I go back to? I had a 7.5 GTI, had a Mark 6 pre facelift, 2.0 naturally aspirated, or the beautiful, beautiful toffee brown metallic. I think it was toffee brown metallic. I don't fucking know. 2.0 TDI diesel wagon.
Brother,
Probably the wagon.
whatever your heart desires.
Dude, my heart desires messaging the guy that I sold the wagon to and being like, "Hey, let me buy that bitch back." I'll buy it back for half the price you sold it to me, or I sold it to you for.
You're gonna find that picture. Of that car. Oh. Will, I'm sending you the car on Instagram.
All right.
That's the car I really wish I never sold. That color is so rare. And it had the glass E codes. But the color, that's a stock color. That's so sick.
Oh, damn. Yeah. I do recall this.
That's what I traded my Jetta for. Or my 1970 Volkswagen, my bug.
And those are Honda Accord wheels, am I right?
Yeah.
So you
I
had
was
adapters?
falling on a budget. Yeah.
Dude. That's sick. Where'd you get them from?
I don't know. Facebook.
Did you buy them with the wheels or
What? What do you mean? The
the
adapter?
adapters? Yeah, or you got them separately?
I bought them after. I bought them separately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that car was so sick. I wish I never sold that car. I don't even know what the color code is. I know it's stock though.
It's like a blue, yeah.
LG.
Really nice. But did you make a profit off it? Is that kind of what made you want to do it? It was like, oh shoot, at least I'm making.
Why did I get rid of that car? Oh no, I got rid of that car because it got hit and ran 3 times, and it got keyed.
Damn.
And so I literally just couldn't. Like it was perfect, and then it just kept getting fucked up.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
that's
got rid of it.
rough, dude. That's rough.
Yeah, and then I got the.
I get what you mean.
But
That's
I
one thing I don't.
literally
I
got
don't-
rid of it because I couldn't. I just didn't want to watch it.
That's one of the reasons I don't really like new cars either. It's like I want something I can like scratch and not feel bad about because I'm probably going to at one point.
Yeah. But now that I had the Mark 6, and now that I have like a super clean Mark 3, I'd rather scratch a new Mark 6, like a Mark 6, than my Mark 3. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, even though it's a lot cheaper car, but I'd rather paint match like 10-year-old paint than 30-year-old paint.
Right.
Oh, so the Miata stays with me no matter what. Like that's been one of my ultimate dream cars. like realistic dream cars
Right.
since I was a kid, and the paint on it is shit. So I've been trying to figure out what color I'm gonna paint it. And
What
I
was
have
is the body straight?
yeah, the body's straight. Like there's no rust, no nothing. I
Okay.
mean, I got a somehow I got a fucking dent in my door last night. I don't know what from.
Relatable.
And but I mean that's easy to fix. Like it's not on a body line or anything like that, so I can just fucking take a plunger and pop it out.
Take the
Um,
card, punch it.
But I have finally figured out what color I'm going to paint it. And I'm going to paint it ultraviolet purple.
Purple.
Ultraviolet
goodness.
purple. I'm going to do like find somebody who does like Porsche like fixes like does body work on Porsches so that they can get the legit paint code, or I don't know if any body shop can just get it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just have Napa mix it for you, or some body shop.
But I don't want it to be like poorly done. Like I'm gonna go spend some money to do it, but it's not gonna be for a while because you know make
Yeah,
poor
man.
financial decisions.
The most important thing, yeah, is that it's straight and there's no rusting issues. Because everything else, like you get some nice wheels and nice stance on it, as long as the car is straight, like that's all that matters.
Yeah, painting a car that's not straight is not fun.
But I'm also gonna get that
All right,
that
get
fucking destroyer die kit.
this XP out of here.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Mark 6.
Yeah, dude, I was tempted to put Mark 6 in there as well.
Later,
Especially
Mark.
a Jetta. All right, man.
The only one we're doing for this stream for is leaving, so I guess we better end.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking to log it off pretty soon. Logan said his power went out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess that's why he's frozen. I'm surprised that we even get that though. Here, let's do him a favor and move his frozen face.
No, he just left.
Yeah, then now it's gone.
Yeah, I gotta go fucking see how my seats are turning out. Hey, cook dinner.
All right. Well, thank you everybody that joined in, and of course Caleb and Logan.
This was the best one, I think. Like the most viewers that we've had. We're chilling like half of it with like 8 viewers, and we're ending with 5.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we could discuss that later. There's a couple of reasons I think maybe this one did pretty good, but dude, it was awesome.
Yeah, and I liked how we kind of stayed on topic.
Yes, sir.
A little better. Our brains didn't go all over the place because we actually had something to kind of focus on.
To autism out on. To focus our triple autism on. Well, Dub Development, Steve and Ouch and whoever else is in there, and Nina, if you're still there. See you next week, hopefully. You know that Caleb and I will be here. most
I
likely.
think. I don't think I have anything.
All right.
I try to keep my Sundays pretty open.
Same, man. Same. Yeah, the reason I left was it was a friend's birthday, and we planned to get lunch at 11, and the freaking restaurant was so busy. So like I ended up leaving while there were still people there. I was like, all right, I got a phone call to go to, and I didn't want to say podcast. I still feel weird saying I got to do my podcast. Check out my podcast.
How do I tell everybody? I'm like, hey, check this out. But nobody does.
Hell yeah. Well, we're almost at 10. Once we get to 10, I think I am going to step it up a little bit. Come up with a name and whatnot.
Paint the walls black. Get a pretty sick.
That's
Get
right.
a bunch of camera equipment.
Get some headphones with cat ears on them.
Move to Savannah. House right next door to me is still for sale. Just saying.
Damn. We'll see. Thank you, Dub. Well, Caleb, any last words?
Subscribe to my feet finder at Rubadub Media. No, I don't think so. I am streaming this week. I don't know if that's a shout out worthy, but Humans TV on Twitch every night for like 2 hours from at 7:30 EST.
Dude, next stream on your little on the avatar, not the avatar, your little caption there, you can put your Twitch there.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
Or maybe put TilTNA IG and then / whatever, and then that way it's like always up there and people know how to spell it. You could like throw it in the chat.
I could. Okay. I'll do that. Steal some of your.
Yeah, or I could use one of these. I haven't used this since I made my little ticker here.
There you go. Put it in the chat.
I need to use this more often. This is something that could be useful. I still see the convince Will to move to Hinesville. All right, man. You have a good rest of your weekend.
You too, buddy.
All right. Peace.
Peace.